Tally-ho, my name's KingFishOcean and welcome back to I Love You Colonel Sanders. It seems like we're going into the final sections of the game now, because it said that it was like a 3-day thing. We're in the 3rd day and we're having a final challenge. This is probably going to be the last episode. So let's get straight into this. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants off of Van Van, the supposed man-man who's not actually the man-man but apparently owns a Van-Van, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on, Butt's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you. You're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven, but as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by the Colonel. But, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, I'm just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing my success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. Pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? It's too bad. I was hoping you were cooking something delicious. I usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but last time you let the Colonel get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decided it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but the decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Fast about your practice dish. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance. But you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific gentleman. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. My nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, I could smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. Moment of truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. Apparently I was scared into coughing, Jesus. There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you got! The crowd is going wild. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van the not-so-man-man and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes, pair their usual over-their-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to be going extra small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect, his original recipe fried chicken. Intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious now. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. How the frick does it levitate? That's insane. Egg whoosh! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty bowl of pot of broth. Best friend, bastard blaster! Van flexes his pectorals and he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock it on! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Nice. Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. She's gonna use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take the opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? I kinda wanna see what would happen, but no, I'm gonna do it the hard way. Like the Colonel said, don't do it the easy way, you do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms and gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Butt. Colonel Sanders believing in you fills you with determination. Miriam notes this too. I've always believed in you, Bud, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. Miriam being your best friend fills you with emotions. I love you, Miriam. You tend to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? You hear cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I figured I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's a secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. Where in the world did you get I have nude from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve the Spork Monster. Steve, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We Spork monsters are many. I think Borko just had the day off, but you conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. Better than TV. You crazy kids, your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? Sorry, Steve. Kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country, you can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell you a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I fell asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up... Dude! You toss a serious stare. That's Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind. Talk to you later. Good luck, dude. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. You summon extra power from deep down within yourself, and you go Super Saiyan. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange. We actually are turning Super Saiyan, what the hell? As culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, but you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue, you son of a... Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds aren't weak and my arms aren't heavy. There's vomit not on my sweater already. They have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would actually be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooks in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear bud. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps to your station and stands right beside you. I am here to help! All you've managed to make is mac and cheese and the time is almost up, so you're gonna need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual's efforts. Are you suggesting? If we combine forces, we may form the perfect food union. Time's up, students. Time expired. It's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off screen you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. I'm flying! Sounds like it's coming from the balloon closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Side of the closet you see Pop, hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now! Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. Looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature word, beep, or an onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. Guess we'll figure that one out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. It's made tender udon noodles in a savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Narutomaki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles. It's a green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. But in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+! Really do I taste the dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a big hug. Thank you, Beth, for helping me to believe in myself. I did it! Yes! Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Incredible! Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles! A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much of my kind of brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He rolls back as his tongue is poked and prodded. My tongue! Professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the stink. I can't get this. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who'd have thought that serving fruit in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat, Van. Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified? For glamour? Don't disqualify. This isn't the last you've heard of me, you damn dog. For forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, yes, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rose water syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That's actually kind of cool. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile. It's meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? What the heck? Got toast in your ears or something, bud? I told you it's a display piece. Duh. Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yes, which is why I cooked it, and it did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. Wanted to be judged on eating, I'd just go to the College of Eating School for the Hungry. Suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. The food cannot be eaten. It cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Hell yes. Rage overtakes Ashley. She finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You were no high-end cuisine if it cooked you. With that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me either. If this class gets any smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. 2 chefs? What began as a delicious bowl of mac and cheese has become something else. Examines it closely, sniffing an eye in the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a little drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in the kitchen, you give me this thing. It completely blew me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, you pass, you pass, you pass, you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and the Colonel have made a new menu item. The menu item is so impressive, even the Van, not quite the Man, and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There was supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now the school year... Ooh, this is nice. I didn't know this was going to be a thing. Now that the school year is complete, everyone has graduated. The students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. This is BS, by the way. Van and Ashley are assholes, and they should not freaking be... They should not get to just walk on through just because I actually tried my goddamn best. Dagnabbit. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house! Ow, 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 ow! You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley tell everyone they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. Holy crap, Ashley, that outfit is just... Mwah! Although I've gotta say, I do like Van's short shorts. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghost allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's laws. I was never actually a ghost. It was just a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. Now that everyone is together... It's a spork monster. He's totally mellowed out. Everyone, the spork monster is no more. From here out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster! Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spork. Party Monster. Dejected, the student walks away. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she's found the love in her cooking. And you know what? She's gonna do great. The red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? I wonder. Oh. It's Pop! He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I knew you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. He's the kid of the dean? That's cool. Now I get it. And now we get a new wing of the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such.
Miriam, will you be my lady king?
What an incredible turn of events! An offer to join the royal family. It's like a dream come true. You get to be a princess or maybe a queen. I'm not sure if he even knows. But either way, crowns and gowns, baby, crowns and gowns. I'm sorry, Pop, but I'm not interested. Not now, at least. Got so much to do with my life. A twist on a twist. So many more free-day universities to attend. So many tiny foods to meticulously sculpt and then get watch accidentally blown down by a single breeze.
Okie dokie.
He handled that so well. Good job, Pop. Music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank who's arrived late to the dance.
Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth.
Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing.
I'm Clank. I'm not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension.
What?
I actually feel like I knew it this whole time. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return.
A portal opens and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. The soft petals float in from a random place. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first time you met him, he's come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough just to give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of Chicken and Man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The Morpho stole my damn coleslaw. The end? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on the delicious chicken, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. But what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know, spicy musk, tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. Wink wink, nudge nudge. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to, Colonel. As you glide across the dance floor hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100 franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, butt. How sweet. We'll work together, we'll play together, and we'll make out together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I need to do by myself. But who'll help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn this? No! Can you live with only half of him? Be able to endure sharing him and his other love? The life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at a pastry school. Oh, my dear butt. I'm sure you'll find your place eventually. Along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. This is bullshit! Okay, I don't even care. I'm not done. I'm not happy. It's a bittersweet ending we got, so I need to immediately find the frickin' the best ending. I need to see this best frickin' ending. Okay, because I'm not the kind of person that likes to steal other people's content. Shout out to All Systems Go, who you can see here. This guy, pretty cool. He's done a bunch of different things. Yume Nikki Diary. He's got a true ending walkthrough of how you get the ending and stuff. Looks like some potentially funny clips here and stuff. Go check him out. Okay, it also seems this video kind of goes very fast with the dialogue, so I'm going to have to pause at certain points. Instead, I'd like to ask a question of my own. May I have this, Doocy-Doo? Colonel Sanders extends his hand to you, and you feel a surge of energy jump off the tips of his fingers. His hand of a master chef, so dedicated to the craft of fine cookery, so tender yet refined, so milky smooth. Fingers like finely battered drumsticks, turned in flour, soaked in buttermilk and dusted with exotic spices. They do not reach for tongs, a knife, or even a spork. Tonight they reach for you. I love that line, that's so cheesy. Though our feet may tire of dancing, I believe that this is just the beginning of our steps together. Colonel Sanders, Will you not only join me on the dance floor, but in the kitchen as my co-chef and partner, in both business and in life? You gasp. Could it be? Is he really saying? Me and you, together? Ever since I met you, my dream has changed. It's not simply enough to open the world's greatest chain of fried chicken restaurants. No, even my life would be incomplete without you by my side. So what do you say, partner? I say, I love you, Colonel Sanders. The for real end? Nice. Nice. So anywho, that was the end of I Love You, Colonel Sanders. Now, I do quickly want to say that I've been trying to get this series out as fast as possible. But anyways, thank you for watching this series. I really do appreciate it. I hope you love Colonel Sanders as much as I do. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Pip pip toodaloo!